Hey guys, welcome back to the record room. And as you can see, I'm not actually in the record room at the moment. No, I am actually in Eclipse Records today because today is Friday. It's New Release Friday. And I don't always do a New Release Friday, but we've got a brand new album from young Miss Swift, The Life of a Showgirl. And even though the album has been out since Friday morning, the vinyl is one of those pesky security releases. So don't let record stores have it early to put out Friday morning because, you know, someone might get the album 30 minutes earlier or whatever, however they want to do it. Anyway, because this is a security release, it does mean that I was able to listen to the album before I came to the store. I streamed it on the way here, and luckily enough, the whole of my journey was soundtracked by this album. And I have thoughts on the album. I have opinions about this album. Now, I am a Taylor Swift fan. I'm going to admit that. I think she's fantastic. I love her songs. I like her as a person from what I've seen of her. You know, I don't know Taylor Swift, weirdly enough. But the things I've seen of her online, I am a fan. And this brand new album comes on Portofino orange glitter vinyl with unique photos and a poem from Taylor. So make of that what you will. I will read out the poem just so you can hear it in all of its glory. 12 tracks on the album. The title track on the album, The Life of a Showgirl, is a duet between Taylor and Sabrina Carpenter. And you could have, the two biggest names in female pop music, you could have had Annie Lennox, Aretha Franklin, Sisters Are Doing It For Themselves type anthem. What you actually get instead is kind of a very dull song. Life of a Showgirl is not a great song. And unfortunately, even though I don't do ratings, if I had to rate this album, this is probably like a C plus for me, or maybe a 6 out of 10. It's not a massively long album, which is great. Thank you for that, Taylor. Your last album had far too many songs on it. So it's nice to know you've slimmed it down. But of the 12 tracks, there are a couple that I'm a big fan of. Wood, which sounds like the Jackson 5, I Want You Back. It actually sounds like it has that riff in it. Cancelled is pretty good. Honey is also pretty good. The second half of the album I preferred. The fourth track on this album, Father Figure, I have issues with this song. I am not a person that really listens to lyrics on a first listen through. I'm more of a listen to the music first kind of a person. Lyrics come second to me. I've always preferred instrumental music over songs with lyrics. But with Taylor Swift, her lyrics are so prevalent that it's hard to focus just on the music. And when listening to this album, I got to track 4, Father Figure, and I will be intrigued to know if there are any girls watching this video for a start, any women, anyone of the female persuasion, because my entire demographic is all male, according to YouTube. So if there are any females out there that listen to this album, listen to the track Father Figure, please let me know your thoughts and opinions, because I'm sure they will differ from mine. But we will take a look at the album now in all of its orange glitter. Portofino's, is that in Italy or somewhere? Somewhere foreign. Yeah, somewhere foreign. I have my assistant right here next to me, as you can't see off camera, but she's manning the camera. So this is a nice package. It's a fold-out sleeve. I have to say, these pictures of Taylor Swift, she looks fantastic. She looks absolutely incredible. Really, really nice job on this. So it's not embossed, but the logo, the Life of a Showgirl, is glittery, but you can't. There isn't a layer of glitter on the album. But this is like a really neat thing. They've got this fold over here. I believe this. This I believe is the poem from Taylor, which I will recite thus. Coffee stretch piano keys, vocal warm-ups in a locker room shower, eyelash glue, a photo of him on the mirror, sweat and vanilla perfume, the cracking of joints and the distant beat of a drum. I'm not a poetry fan, So I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm not going to read all of this. It is. But the album comes out the top, which is pretty cool. Look at this. This is beautiful. The packaging on this is next level, but when you're Taylor Swift, you can pretty much do anything you want. Look, just absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. And it's a fold-over like booklet deal with the lyrics to the songs. Packaging wise, can't fault this in the slightest. It is incredible. And that vinyl color, damn, look at this. I don't know if you can see how fantastic this is. Comes in a very odd sleeve, very, very odd sleeve, but I have never seen a disc that looks like this in person. And I don't even think the camera is doing it justice. This is orange glitter. It looks incredible in person. It genuinely looks incredible. Wow. At the moment, it looks better than the songs on it. But this could be one of those albums that grows over time. Some of my favorite albums now, I didn't like years ago. Dark Side of the Moon. I didn't listen to that album until I was in my 30s. I didn't listen to Miles Davis' Kind of Blue until I was in my 30s. A lot of the albums that I hold dear to me now, I didn't listen to at the time, or I listened to, didn't enjoy it, but then they've grown on me with time. I, as I've said, am a big Taylor Swift fan. I really, really am. I love her early country stuff. I like the folky stuff. I really love the poppy stuff. This album is kind of a mishmash, a bit of everything, and I will be intrigued to know if anyone out there that's watching this has picked this up and what your thoughts and opinions are. Please let me and everyone else know in the comments down below. But that's it for this episode of The Record Room, so thank you for joining me. Stay gold and spin those blackest circles.